Welcome back. Time for a new episode on my YouTube. YouTube?
Mine YouTube.
My YouTube. Welcome back and time for a new episode on my new
On my YouTube channel.
on my YouTube. Welcome back. It's time for a new episode on my YouTube channel. And we will take up where we left, my road to the stage. I decided just a couple of days ago, it's time to compete. And I know I would do a competition in Sweden, May 11th. And maybe, depending on how it goes, I will do something before and something after. But at least I will do one competition this upcoming year.
Is that a pro qualifier?
That's a pro qualifier in classic physique. So I think I can weigh around like 230, 233 or something like that. And right now I'm weighing 250. So I need to lose like 20 pounds. And the plan is I will continue to go hard now for a couple of weeks. And when it's starting to be around Christmas, like in the middle of December or something, I will go down, I will train a little bit easier for a couple of weeks. Probably until end of January, so about 6-7 weeks. And then I will really push it until the competition and starting that February 1st.
And why haven't you been on YouTube for the last couple of months? What have you been up to?
Yeah, the last year and a half has been as always crazy. My wife went back to medical school and she's the one that filmed this right now. She's standing right there and it's beautiful.
Hello.
And I suck at things like this myself, so I can't film. So she went back to medical school and that was last year. And then we had we have like quadrupled our coaching business. We got a new kid. That's not the easy part. Life just went on with 5 kids, now 6 kids. And I was thinking about this like the other day, what I've been doing for the last 3 months. So our new daughter is 3.5 months. Since then, I have been to ER and sewing 60 stitches in the head. I have been quitting with my nicotine pouches. We have finished out our book. We are building our website, our web shop. And
Renovated our house.
yeah, we renovated our house. A lot of things just happening all the time. And YouTube wasn't the priority, but it is now. The book will be released in a couple of days. I'm really excited for that. It has been finished for a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, but we have some problem with the payment on the web shop, but that's fixed now. So a couple of days, hopefully when this episode is released, you can buy my book, and you can do that on x3superheroes.com.
And I will put the link in the comments too.
I have a plan with my training. I'm never following that plan because, as you understand, life happens. And my plan is like a 6 split, like bro split kind of thing, where I should do like chest and triceps, back and biceps, quads and calves, shoulders, arms, and hamstrings and lower back. Those are the 6 days. But it never goes down like that because I can't train 6 days per week. Some weeks I can, but some weeks I only can train 3 or 4. Other weeks I'm injured in some place, so I can't really do a good like quad session, so I just mixed up with something else. And right now I have a small injury in my right shoulder. So this is actually the shoulder day. But I will not only do shoulder. I will try to do some shoulders today, just to get some blood flow going to that area. But not those crazy high intensity sets you have seen me done before. Those are still what I believe training is about, and what I believe you should do if you want to build muscle mass. But I can't do that with my shoulder right now. So I will just do some more exercises, try to like bring as much blood into the area as possible without aggravating the injury. And after that, I will do some hard biceps and some hard tricep sets. You will also see that we will do different kind of exercises now. I will not only do the X3 exercises. I will try to mix it up with only using the bands and my body weight, and try to find other ways to stimulate the the muscles, and find new ways which I can bring to my clients and help them achieve better results. So hopefully we can find new ways to do that. So that was fun and it felt good. I feel something in my shoulder. I don't really know what it is, but especially in the bottom position of my press, I can really feel it. I had some kind of impingement. It kind of good now. It doesn't really bother me in my daily life, but it still is there, something. So I will move up a band, we'll do the same thing again, and just see how it feels. Continue to move up in bands until I feel that now maybe something can happen, and then I will just shut down shoulders for today. And this is only to get some blood going into the area. This is not about building muscle mass. None of the things I do for shoulders today will build any muscle mass at all. But it can help me with my rehab. So it can help me with my recovery. And by bringing blood and bringing nutrients into the muscle mass, we can at least make sure that I don't lose muscle mass when I'm injured. This may be the only thing we can do today. I don't know really yet. But I will start with a giant set. So it will be really, really fun for my wife to film this. It will be crazy fun. It will be like 3, 4, maybe 5 exercises with high reps directly after each other. So like 4 to 5 minutes with no rest. So this will be great.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Felt good too, and you can see that. Yeah, I show in my face that it hurts sometimes, but it's only good. It's only the muscle, and even though it's hard, it's way too low intensity to build anything. So it is difficult. I can feel it in my muscles, but it's way too low tension to build any muscle mass, even though I can make the tension feel heavy by contracting my muscle mass. But it's still too low to build anything. That is like, you can, if you have any kind of like mind-muscle connection, you can get a good feeling in your chest by just pushing your chest and trying to contract it as hard as possible. You will feel that in your muscle mass, but just by contracting as hard as you can, especially with your chest and with your tricep. By just contracting your triceps as hard as you can, you will feel it in the muscle. But that doesn't mean you will build any muscle mass by doing that, because you need more tension coming from an object like weights or bands to build any muscle mass, not by just squeezing it. You need some kind of tension.
So are you done with shoulders now?
Sorry?
Are you done with shoulders now?
Yeah, soon. Just 2 sets more.
No. So what would you say is your weakest spot until the competition? Which muscle group will you have to improve?
My arms. My arms is really bad, especially biceps compared to the rest. And they are pretty wide from the side. You will probably see that today because I will do some push downs, and you will see that from the side my triceps really stand out. But my arms are really narrow from the front, so I need to build that thickness, but I will do my best. Let's see how it goes.
And you missed a couple of reps because the babysitter called. But they were great, I can tell you.
Oh, they were the best ever.
So you can't show them. That's the difference between men and women, because if Johan was filming me, he would finish the set before he answered the babysitter, and I think the babysitter is more important than the reps. Don't you think you would never stop filming there? You would call her up when I was finished.
Yeah, tomorrow maybe.
Yeah.
And you can see in the last exercise, when I was doing my pull apart, you can see that I'm trying like different angles all the time. I'm doing them up here. I do them even higher, lower, change the angles. And that is the thing. I always say that whatever system you're using, I only use the extra system, but it is just a tool. There is nothing magic about it, and there is no magic in any of the forms you can see someone is doing. There is no perfect execution, because it's your job to use this system, to use the tool you have to create as much tension in your muscles as possible. And we have different lengths on the limbs, on the torso. We have different strengths, different weaknesses. So we will need to do the exercises a little bit different, so we can look at what other people do and see that it's inspiration. Maybe that is a good way to do it. So we can see that and we can try, but then we need to come up with the correct angle for us. What we need to do, what you need to do to feel the muscle working, to create the best form for you right now. And be open about it. That will change what the perfect form is, because you will change. Like how I do a chest press right now is not the same way as I did it 20 pounds ago, because the band will sit different on my back, and I will have some other weaknesses now, some other strengths. So I need to come up with new versions all the time to hit my muscles in the best way I can right now. So try different angles and see what works for you. Klockan. Ja, vi har lite tid på oss. Jag kör en till då. Axlar, så jag klarar med axlar sen. Slipper jag fundera. So this is typical me. It's always one more. It's so easy to write programs for other people and to tell everyone else that you don't need to do more. But when I'm still standing there, I have my wife filming, and I know this is really boring to watch me do like the fourth giant set with no tension, and I'm just standing there. In my mind, I'm so afraid of not doing enough. So even though I've told you several times in this filming session that this will not build any muscle mass, this is just for recovery, this is just for blood flow, I will do one set more, because maybe it can do something. Maybe. And I'm living on that hope. I want it to be, I want it to happen. So even though I know I shouldn't do one more set. This should be enough. But I will still do it, because that's me, that's who I am.
Are you done with shoulders now?
Sorry?
Are you done with shoulders now?
Yeah, soon. Just 2 sets more.
No. So what would you say is your weakest spot until the competition? Which muscle group will you have to improve?
My arms. My arms is really bad, especially biceps compared to the rest. And they are pretty wide from the side. You will probably see that today because I will do some push downs, and you will see that from the side my triceps really stand out. But my arms are really narrow from the front, so I need to build that thickness, but I will do my best. Let's see how it goes. So that's it for shoulders, and now it's time for arms. And I will do drag curls for biceps. I actually prefer standard curls, but I do drag curls now because my right shoulder is much better when I have the arm straight down or back. When I move it to the front, it hurt a little bit in the shoulder, so I stick with drag curls and not standard curls right now. I will do push down for triceps, so that will be the two heavy exercises. And then I will do some kind of version, be a little bit creative and working the biceps in the stretch position back here, and maybe some reverse curls for my forearm. So not that many exercises, 4 exercises total, and about two heavy, maybe 3. And now when I say maybe 3, it will probably be 3, but just a few heavy working sets per exercise. That's it for shoulders, and now it's time for arms. And I will do drag curls for biceps. I actually prefer standard curls, but I do drag curls now because my right shoulder is much better when I have the arm straight down or back. When I move it to the front, it hurt a little bit in the shoulder, so I stick with drag curls and not standard curls right now. I will do push down for triceps, so that will be the two heavy exercises. And then I will do some kind of version, be a little bit creative and working the biceps in the stretch position back here, and maybe some reverse curls for my forearm. So not that many exercises, 4 exercises total, and about two heavy, maybe 3. And now when I say maybe 3, it will probably be 3, but just a few heavy working sets per exercise. Oh, mjäder! So it's something that doesn't feel right in this right shoulder. I don't really know exactly what it is. It must be some kind of inflammation in there. But now something feels in my biceps when I contracting. It feels like it's so hard to explain, but something feels wrong. And in the end of the set, I think I could do a couple of reps more, but it feels so wrong in the shoulder biceps area, like I'm contracting my biceps, but it feels like something could possibly break or just pop without really hurting. It doesn't hurt. I have no pain, but it just feels wrong. So hard to explain, but I hope it will go away over time. It's a little bit better now than last week, and so it's a little bit better all the time. But I'm still trying to be a little bit cautious about it, and just stop like a couple of reps shy of what I probably could have done. Trying to be a little bit smart.
Good luck with that.
It would be really boring to end the first YouTube Road to the Stage clip with canceling the competition because I ruptured my bicep or something. So
Yeah, then we can pick up the other plans we got.
yeah, we can start renovating the kitchen or something. So this is something I think I've shown this before. I think I have, but it's a triceps push down, and I just try to anchor it in anything. Maybe not everyone have a like big house where we can have cars in the backyard, but yeah, I just try to anchor it high and just do an ordinary push down. And I like this one because you can really work the muscle in the lengthen, in the stretch position, and also you can really overload it, which I think is hard when you have it on your back. It's hard to find the exact angle. You can do it good, but in my mind, so far, nothing beats this. So that was heavy. But you can't really, I haven't found a way to go that hard without anchoring the band in something. Because when I do that, I don't really need to think about the perfect angle or that the band are slipping and be cautious about anything. I can just push as hard as I can, and I love that. You will also see me when it comes to training. I believe in lower reps, generally speaking, but you still need to have mind-muscle connection.
Oh, you have some blood on your mouth. That's how hard you were pushing.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Where was I? Yeah, you need some kind of mind-muscle connection. But so the better mind-muscle connection you have, the lower reps you can do. So you will probably see me in biceps do like 10 to 20 reps. And when it comes to triceps, I will do that less, more like 5 to 10 reps, because I have so much better mind-muscle connection with my triceps. So I can go really low in reps, but still get that good contraction, that feeling that I have really worked the targeted muscle group. If I go too heavy on biceps, I start to work my shoulders or chest or other body parts, because I lose the contact I have with my biceps. So I need to go lighter tension, higher in reps, and triceps, higher tension, lower in reps.
Can you tell me a little about, or not me because I know because I read the book, but can you talk a little about what's in the book? Because they just know that you wrote a book.
Yeah, I can. So the book is, of course, it is about training and diet, because you know that is a big part of my life and my interest. But the book is also, it's a complete program about what I did to change my life. So first, you will get a little background story so you know where I came from, what fucked up things I have been through in my life, and what I was able to turn around, how bad it was and how good it is now. And the program, the book is about those 10 things I did to change into who I am today and into something I am proud to be. Not that I am better than anyone else, but I am better than I were. And that is what it's all about. It is about improving you. It's about, for me, about improving me. And I'm proud about my improvement. Not compared to anyone else, but compared to who I was. So those 10 steps is thought, because I always say that
everything starts with a thought.
I'm definitely Krippa. So first we have thoughts, because everything starts with a thought. And if you can control your mind, you can control your life. Then we have breathing, sleep, hydration, diet, sunlight, fresh air, movement, hot and cold immersion, training, and action. Because action is about, life is an action program. If you just build a great body but you are just laying on the couch and not doing anything of value, and you're treating people bad, that great body isn't worth anything. Life is an action program. It is about creating value. It is about building yourself, building people around you, building your kids, building a community. It is about sacrificing yourself for a greater deed. It is about creating as much value as possible. And my book gives you the tools so you are prepared, both mentally and physically, to take action and create value.
Yeah, you can call it a handbook for the superhero program.
And before I do this push down set, this is actually how I injured myself. When I sewed six stitches in my head, I was anchoring it in a pull-up bar. I was about to do push down. I had the bands anchored in a pull-up bar, but the pull-up bar are only like that much on each side. So I probably, when I'm doing this and put some tension in the band, the pull-up bar was probably slipping a little bit and it was loose from the door. So I pulled the bar right in my head. So like this and there it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just one more each, and then some pump work for biceps and forearms, and then we are ready to go. Rulla bara på här så vi är klara. So that's it for today. And until the next time, when you watch this episode, I want you to think about which exercise or muscle group do you think is hardest with X3 or with bands to get some results with. Let me know, comment about that, so I know, so I can cover that in my next episode. So let me know, and also let me know what you think about this one, what you want to see more of, and subscribe, like, comment, and buy my book and support me.